guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the day that I'm going to be planning in this planner. It says Kelly's Corner on it right there. It just says do what you love and love what you do. This is my journal. And so if you're new to my channel, you might want to go back and watch a couple of my other journaling videos, but basically I use an Erin Condren as a journal. I keep it by my bed, and I use Erin Condren vertical stickers from Etsy shops in order to decorate it just like I would if it was a regular planner, only I do a little bit of a different thing with it. You know, there's some things that I don't use that I would normally use if it was a, you know, an actual, I'm going to follow it, this day is what I have planned for each thing. And so what I'm going to be using this day for this layout is the most beautiful. This is from my newest addiction, and it's called Floral Harvest. It's absolutely beautiful. I think you're going to enjoy watching me lay these beautiful stickers down because she has to do remember and extra things. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe actually use some of these, and it's because she doesn't have the, you know, the traditional little things and today kind of thing. I think remember and extra things would be good for me. So I'm going to be using this set. I can't really wait. It's absolutely beautiful. I love Laura. She is wonderful. She is absolutely wonderful. Recently I saw a sticker on one of her sheets, and I said, can you make a full sheet of just that sticker? And she's like, here you go, sweetie. And I mean, she had it done, and I ordered it, and now it's in her shop, and it's the little Yorkies. I have a Yorkie, as you know, or if you're new, I have a Yorkie, and she's my world. I absolutely love her, and so she's with me when my son isn't. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and start with the bottom washi just like anybody else would with any other plan. I just enjoy, and for me it's therapeutic, to lay these stickers down and talk to you guys as I do. It's just therapeutic to be working with my hands and to be talking to you and going over life's little things with you. I really enjoy my time while I'm planning and talking to you. I mean, you know, coloring is an adult activity that has become very popular. I'm going to put this one to the side for now. It'll make a good spread in my personal planner because I love these 3-heart checklists. They're perfect for that. Okay, so I have all kinds of things to go with here. Lots of different things to go with. Let's go ahead and pull out these 2 sheets. I'm going to try to use as much of this stuff as I possibly can. I'm going to put down these, and then I'm going to put down my full boxes, and then I'm going to use what of these I think that will go for what I'm doing. So I guess I need to decide. I know that last week, I think it was last week, let me see. No, last week I put the full boxes at the bottom. It was the week before. I put these at the bottom, and it gave me, I felt like, even more room for writing because I could just continue down onto the washi. Do you see what I'm saying? But I use these not as checklists, but as an area for writing. If I do need to check off something, I'll just put a little X mark on there, and it'll bring it to my attention. So I'm just going to kind of stack this on top here. It's going to be just a hair short, but I don't mind. That's fine. I absolutely love Laura's watercolor creations. I think that all of her stuff is so beautiful. And when I am laying down stickers, pretty stickers from different shops, from people that I've gotten to know and enjoy talking with on Facebook and, you know, things like that, for me, it's a fun time. And when you suffer from anxiety, like I do, sometimes this can be a really calming thing to do. It can, you know, I shake real bad sometimes because the anxiety is so bad that, you know, it comes through. Kind of comes through. But, yeah, I find it to be therapeutic. Then when I go in each night and I write down things I'm thankful for, whatever happened in the day, that sort of thing, I'm going to go backwards. It's just, I don't know, guys, I end my day on a positive note. Even if something bad happened in the day, I do try to end my day on a positive note, and by writing in my journal, writing something I'm thankful for, and that sort of thing, it helps me sleep better at night. I really do believe that. So, I'll have this left along with some deco in those boxes, but I may come back to those soon, especially for the deco. This is just the prettiest kit. I love, love, love the full boxes. I'm going to put those here in the middle, and then I'll put my half boxes and my my little, I like to use, let me show you, these checklists here. They're really good for like self-care, and I always use the, you know, like 3 things that I did for myself today to take care of my health or whatever it may be, you know, those things that I did to take care of me. And then I always reserve my half boxes that I have here. I reserve those for my son, and I just enjoy doing it that way. So these are wonderful because this pumpkin obviously has to go here. There's no doubt in my mind that he has to go there. He's so pretty. Okay, but when you have a pretty layout to write on and you focus on the positive, it makes you sleep better at night. I really do believe that. It seems to relax me anyway. I know some people, and it's going to be a little bit off, but that's okay. Don't worry about that. These are taller or whatever, but I'm going to go in probably and put a header over them. So, yeah, no worries. I think we all need just time away from our phones or whatever it is that has us distracted and busy during the day. We just need something like writing or coloring to... guys, I am so sorry about that, but I got distracted. It's been a couple of hours since I got to this spot, but I got pulled away. It was a family emergency, and so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go back to what I was doing. I'm not really sure what I was even talking about when I left here, but I do know that these center boxes are absolutely beautiful. I love them. Let me go in and find the next one. Let's make sure that we're spreading we're spreading these out. The ones that have the little inside square. I want to make sure that we're spreading them out nicely. Okay. This is just a beautiful set. It's so fall with the pumpkins and the hints of the burgundy in it. It's just beautiful. I'm going to turn this one this direction. It's actually putting it in upside down, but I don't think that anyone would ever know. And when I go in to put in a weekend banner, I want it on the bottom there because I don't want to cover up the pretty floral part of it. I'll just do this one this way. But yeah, I just received word that one of my family members his time is limited. He's old, and he has been around a lot of years. But, yeah, it just wasn't a very good thing to hear, and no, it wasn't fun. And then I got another distressing call. It upset me quite a bit. I really don't even know where to go from this point, to be honest with you guys. I'm a little bit shook, I'll just be honest. I think what I'll do, since I do like to write in these areas, I think I'll just put extra things on this. I'm going to go through, I'm going to put extra things in this area, just like that. And I think that I'm going to just put remember, because I don't want to waste any of these. I really don't. And so I'm going to put remember on the top of these like that right there. So I'm just going to go do that, and I'll be right back. Now that I have these headers down, and I'm putting headers down just to avoid the, I just don't want the waste, you know, that sort of thing. So let's go in and look at all of the things that I have now. Wow. I don't have as many. I've only got 4 of these and 4 of these. And I normally have 8 so that I have enough for each day, because I dedicate one of those per day to my son. So I'm going to go into my collection and see if I can find maybe something plain that will match this color scheme that I can alternate the half boxes with. And then what I can do, I have 4 here. I can cut this one in half, and that'll give me 6. So I'm gonna look through my collection and see what I can find. I found this from Scribble Prints Co. I think that this palest color will be the least distracting of them. They are round cornered and these are squared, but you know, you work with what you have. So I'm going to go in with this, and this is going to be, I can actually use my to-dos, which will be fine, because this first thing I do here is my top 3 for the day. Self-care, whether it's exercise, eat well, whatever the case may be. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm aiming for here. So I am going to go in with these. I'm just going to try to use as much of the kit as I possibly can, but it still be functional for the, you know, the fact that this is more of a journal than it is a planner. I enjoy using, let's see here. I enjoy using the decorations I would use in a typical weekly plan for my journal. I just like using it in a different way. I'm gonna take my scissors. Then everything's falling out, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just really shook right now. I'm gonna continue on, but I'll just be honest with you. I've not mentioned this to anyone, not officially or anything like that, for sure. A gentleman that I have been let's just say entertaining the idea of a relationship with. I just found out a bit ago that he is moving to Nashville, Tennessee. I live in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm not moving to Nashville, so I'm hurt. My feelings are really hurt. It's something that he can't turn down, and I understand. I understand. But at the same time, the same time, it hurts. It does hurt. Okay. All right, I'm going to, and then I just got a text from my mother. One of the reasons that I had to just step away from the camera is because I got a text from my mother telling me that they are only giving my uncle a few days at the most. And this is a man that I grew up with and loved as a child and not seen in years and years and years, but at the same time, he's family, and our family just seems to be going away so quickly. I wish that I had found something that was a little bit matchier, but I think that this will work. I mean, it'll do. There's several different greens in this, so I think it'll be okay. We're just gonna have to make it work. I'm having a hard time thinking at this time right now. I've just had two kind of emotional blows hit me right here during the middle of my planning, and I am a little bit, I'm shook. You know, a lot of the YouTubers say that in a funny way. They're shook and that sort of thing. I mean it in a very serious way. I am emotionally shaken right now, and trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. It's a beast for me at this moment. I think what I'm going to do for this last place, since I really don't have anything to put there, I think I'm just going to use some of this to fill it in with. That is almost, I'm going to put this down. Let me do it this way. I'm not sure if it's enough to completely cover it or not, so I'm just going to put this down just in case, because it is the next piece above it that I'm going with. Yes, it's more than enough. Okay, I'll just put my, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put my to-dos. I'm sorry, I'm shaking, guys. I apologize. I'm sorry for the craziness that is this plan with me. It's kind of gone to hell in a handbasket. I'm going to use these to-dos on top just so that I have a way to cover these up. These, you know, these box toppers, the dark color. So I'm not necessarily paying any attention to what it says, other than the fact that the to-do is, this is my small to-do list of my self-care and my son, to fill in for my son what I want to fill in. I'm not getting things straight as usual, and it's a bit more, usually I can kind of laugh it off. It's still not straight, but today's just not one of those days, it appears. It's been a rough one over the last couple of hours, and I am, yeah, I'm an emotional person. Things bother me a lot easily. It seems like the older I get, the more I'm that way. I just keep coming up short on every one of these. I wish that I could get them straight, and then that wouldn't happen. But I'm just going to leave it. But yeah, I'm not really paying that much attention to this as far as what it says so much. I'm just using it because I don't want to waste any of this stuff. Okay, I'm going to go in with one of these. I think I'm going to go in with the one that has the pumpkin on it, because I can probably use this one with some monthly items in the spring, because this one has the pumpkin on it. I think it kind of, you know, it kind of makes it to where you have to use it. Let's just put it right. I don't want it to really take up any of my writing space, but we'll do it just like that right there. Okay. Now, I don't have any of the flags that we normally use here, but I do have these flags. And since we have 2 pink ones, I think I'm going to put them on here like this. Like that right there. And then I'm just going to trim it off with my scissors. Try not to cut the page. There we go, and I cut the page. Dadgummit, I did. Okay, well, we'll just stop it there. Okay, and we'll go over to this side. This is going to catch. I knew I was going to cut the page when I did that. Okay. All right. It'll be a little bit wonky, wavy looking, but you know what? It'll be done. Okay. Where did I put them? Right here in front of me. Yeah, not having a good time with this situation, guys. I apologize. I could probably, if I wanted to, I could probably wait till another time, but you know, the show must go on. I have a series of films that I want to get filmed today, and I'm going to get it done. I'm going to push through. Okay, one of these days I've got to clean off the edges of my scissors so that they'll actually be sharp. Okay, so that one's a little wonky too, but you know, like I said. All right, now, I have told you guys that she does these beautiful flags with these tops, and I never know what to do with them, but I don't have any date cover-ups for these days, so I'm going to use these, and I'm just going to kind of set the point right on top. Let's see how much room I have. Actually, I'm going to set them right on the top of each header like that right there. And that might not, you know, look too great to you, but you know what? I've always wanted to use these, and I just want to see what they look like. You know, that's so pretty. I love that. Let's just do it like that. I know what it says there. I don't need to, you know, even if I have to go in with a smaller piece of deco, I really don't care. I've got enough deco to do that. I just have to use these. They are just too gorgeous not to use, and it gives me a background. It gives me a line to line them up on. I think they're beautiful, and we will figure it out. We will figure it out. And you're probably sitting back and watching this video and thinking, oh my Lord, what is she doing? She's making a mess. But I promise you, ingenuity. We will figure a way. We will figure it out. We will figure out a way to make this look gorgeous. All right, let's get started with it too, because I can do it. I have plenty to work with. Okay, we're going to start on this sheet. I'm going to give each day a beautiful flower. Actually, you know what I can do? Dummy me, forgot all about the fact that I have this corrector tape. There we go. Problem solved, guys. Told you. Told you there's always a way. My grandma used to say there's more than one way to skin a cat. That's what she used to say. And now I know what she meant. Let's go with this one here. just like that. See how decorative that is? I mean, I know what the days are. I don't need to see the actual day. Okay, let's go in with this one. Just like that. And then I see I have these on this page. I'm going to go in with this one. And I didn't put this one because it was too matchy-matchy, so I decided I'd do it here. And then I have this last one that I can use here. Now, guys, that's really actually very pretty. Don't you agree? I mean, look and see. Don't you agree? That's pretty. I like it. I think it's a very pretty top for this. I really do. Now, I have a couple of these things left over. I'm going to decorate the tops of these. Let me show you what I mean. These all have some sort of decoration, right? Okay, well, I'm going to decorate the tops of mine. I'll write over, if needed, I'll write over them. But I'm just going to go in with some of this decoration. And I'm going to put it over the, I'll tell you what, let's just use this one since it's the last one on the sheet. I'm just going to decorate each half box, which will not only cover some of the white space. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just write over them. It's no big deal to me to write over them. So let's go in with this one. And I can put it here. Just like that. Guys, there's always a way to fix things. Always a way. Okay, now I have, you know, a weekend and some deco left. I don't have anything on my sidebar at all. And not sure that I want to put anything there. I may just use it as a journaling area. Because, okay, I'm going to save these for I'm going to save this and this for a personal plan. Since this is all I have left here, I'm just going to throw these on this sheet and throw it away so that it won't be in my way. I can chunk it, and I'll still have these to use as needed. So I have those things that I am going to be using for a personal planner. I also will have a weekend with a couple of these things. Now, what I will do, I'm going to use some of this here as just decoration around, and then I'll have these things. If I have any appointments, labels, or anything I need to bring attention to, then I can do that. Let's go ahead and put those to the side, though. I'll put them in the back here until the week is over, and then I'll put them into my personal planner pouch. So let's go ahead and start thinking about what we want to do with this sidebar here. You know, I think I do have this solid here. I'm going to put this down on the bottom. And I'm just going to kind of build up a solid box so that there's some deco down at the bottom. And then I'll use the sidebar for writing. I'm sure that I can come up with something that I can journal about in the sidebar. I write very small, but I can say that I usually get most everything done in the areas that I have. I mean, I have this area here and here. Then I have all of this area that I just write. And, yeah. So I think that, yeah, see, it's just a little decor at the bottom. It looks like a full box. I have this one. I think I'm going to build up on it too, and I can use some of the deco. That's what I'm going to do. So let's just keep building. Let's just keep building, building, building. This would be a nice place to put some deco. And then I can write the date here. Since I don't have any date cover-ups, I can do that. This is a little bit sideways, as you would expect it to be, because I'm building it. But you can see from that line there, it's not off too bad, which is nice. Okay, didn't go down quite as close as I wanted it to. Okay, there we go. Now, let me go in with some of this deco. I like this double one here for this right here, that area there. And I like this for the corner. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just going to set a couple of little things here and there just to kind of reinforce on the spots that are blank. Reinforce those pumpkins. Where can I put this very last one? I don't want to put it anywhere it's going to interrupt the writing or my writing that I'm going to do. So I think I'm just going to put it right here underneath the weekend banner, just like that right there. Okay, so let me put some of this stuff away and show you what I've got. Okay. This is what I come up with, guys. I do have the bare spot on the sidebar, but this is my journal. I can maybe practice my lettering a little bit and put the dates there, but I have writing room here, and really the whole area is writing space for me. This is absolutely gorgeous for my newest addiction. Let me find a, you know that I like to take her, she cuts out her shop name, the initials, and I always like to put it there so that if I can find it and I'm not, if I come back and I'm not sure where it came from, like if I'm flipping through or something, then I know for which folder to look in. Guys, I'm sorry. It's just, I am totally out of it. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of leave you with this. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And please go check Laura at My Newest Addiction on Etsy. She's got a beautiful shop. All of her stickers are always gorgeous. And yeah, I just love this. I love it so much. Thank you for watching. I love you. Hit the subscribe button so you'll find me again, and I will talk to you later. Bye.